Hello everyone, and welcome to this module of our training series where we will talk about making the condensate and gas connections on the Trinity Lx. With the Trinity Lx, the condensate trap is built into the boiler and located inside the cabinet. The condensate exits the cabinet through a PVC T that is located on the left-hand side of the unit. The condensate line can then run directly from the PVC T to the drain or the pump. The condensate drain pipe needs to be 1/2 inch Schedule 40 PVC and attached to the drain tee using appropriate PVC cement. Be sure not to run the piping above the level where the condensate leaves the boiler. You'll also notice when installing a Trinity Lx that the tee on the side of the unit comes packaged with a cap on both the top and the bottom. Remember to remove both caps because you don't want to block the top opening of the condensate drain tee. You want that to be open to the atmosphere in case there is a blockage somewhere along the condensate pipe, so the condensate won't back up and flood the heat exchanger. To install the gas line enters the cabinet from the left-hand side of the boiler. The gas connection for the 150, 200, and 300 is 1/2 inch NPT. The 400 is 3/4 inch, and the 800 is 1 inch. You are required to use rigid piping inside the boiler cabinet itself, but once outside the cabinet, we suggest that where permissible, use a flexible gas connection between the appliance and the union connecting the main gas supply line. If you aren't using a flexible connection, the piping at the union needs to line up exactly. Otherwise, strain will be placed on the gas valve that could lead to fan vibration or premature component failure. The use of a flexible connection largely eliminates this potential problem. Every NTI boiler, with the exception of the LX800, comes from the factory set up for natural gas, but includes an LP conversion kit inside the box. The 800 doesn't include the conversion kit because it only operates on natural gas. Don't operate the LX800 using LP. All other NTI boilers can be field converted to operate on LP gas, but the conversion kit must be installed prior to connecting the gas line. Don't operate the appliance on LP without installing the conversion kit. And the conversion is easiest if you do it before the unit is mounted on the wall. In the kit, you'll find a Torx bit to be used on the 3 screws attaching the Venturi tube to the gas valve. Once the 3 screws have been removed, you can separate the Venturi from the gas valve. Also in the kit, you will find an orifice to be placed in the rubber gasket between the Venturi and the gas valve. If you are working on an LX150, 150E, 200, or 300, you will find 2 orifices in the conversion kit. If working on a 400, there's just 1 orifice in the kit. Place the appropriate orifice in the rubber gasket, then reattach the Venturi to the gas valve using the 3 screws. When removing and reattaching the Venturi to the gas valve, make sure to brace the gas valve with your hand so that there's no twisting of the valve where it connects to the blower. And that concludes this short section on the LX condensate and gas connections. Hopefully you found this information helpful, and on behalf of everyone at NTI, thank you very much for your interest in our products.